did you find what you were looking for? Do you want to sign on?
And to sign on.
What do you say? Morning.
Morning. It's that. It's having
The Kyle family vlog.
tail kind of vlog.
You gotta look it in the eye, see? Wave to it. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're here at home working, and Tibs wanted to vlog, so there's your sign on. It's this morning when we woke up, there was really thick fog outside, and most of it has cleared. Where should we show them outside? Visibility in the distance is still limited, as you can see. This is just a small ridge that we should be able to see way past. Yeah, the fog. So I was explaining to Tibs that, like, you know, fog is made of water and it looks like clouds, and if the sunshine comes out warm enough that it will go away. So it's already gone away quite a bit. Today was supposed to be warm originally, and now when you step outside it's probably in the high 30s, low 40s. It's not very warm, like it's cold. It's probably 30s is more likely. But I've been editing, uploading, etc. I'm about to publish a video, and I should have us caught up today or later today. Tibs has been watching Ruby Volume 3. Sean's over there listening to an audio book about business. It's called The Lean Startup, and every 2 minutes he pulls off a headphone and says, "This is really interesting. He just said blah, 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 blah." And then 5 minutes later my brain is sizzling and he goes, "Okay, I'm going to keep reading this."
It's good, man. It's helpful. It clarifies many things. Things that we either understood just a little bit of that are now we understand much more of. Things we didn't understand at all that we now understand a little bit of. You know, things like that.
Yeah. So,
what's up?
If any of you watching this also like to read business books, because whatever your reason is, it's called The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. I am pretty proud of Tibs right now. He has been putting his own shoes on. Good job, Tibs! Wow, dude. I didn't even help him. I literally looked over and noticed that he was sliding his shoes on. Now, he did put them on the wrong feet. And one of them, he put the Velcro under the tongue instead of over. But I'm so proud of him. I didn't help him at all, seriously. And he's getting his own hat on. You're just getting all big on me. You gonna slow down anytime soon?
Slow down in my hand.
Good. I wore my hat backwards every day in elementary school. I had this little khaki colored Route 66 hat. I think it might have been from grandparents. I don't quite remember, but I would wear it almost every day when I didn't have to go to school. I'd always wear it backwards, because that was the cool thing to do back then. Still is cool. So good news. Today we are selling our red car. And I love that red car. It was a gift to me from a good friend of mine, a former choir teacher. And it worked really well for us right when we needed a second car, and it was perfect for that chapter of our life. And since then we've moved on, and it's been parked for a while, and we weren't sure what to do with it, and then we finally decided, okay, we just need to sell this and move on. And we finally got someone that's interested, and so we're making arrangements today. And maybe I'll show you one more glimpse of her if we can get down there a few minutes early before the other people get there to buy her. But she's, her name is Ruby, and she has been a noble and faithful steed for several years now. But now it's time to move on. Plus, I need that money, yo. Well, Ruby girl, you've been good. She's got a broken foot. So many different quirks. Can't open the back doors without opening them from the inside. Interior is falling apart. But I was in here cleaning everything out yesterday and got some good memories in this car. My first little standard that we had. Super fun to drive. She has the maneuverability of a squirrel, which is so much fun. And I think she's going to a good home, actually. The guy that we've been in contact with, he's buying it for his girlfriend. And I know it's not much to look at, but a car is a car, right? We more than once used this car for landscaping back more than a year ago, and would strap Tibs in here in the back when he was still in his newborn carrier. So, Ruby, you've been a good car, you old girl. We love you and we will miss you. But now it's time to say goodbye. Smile for the camera, Ruby. I will always remember you. Hey, Tib. Any final thoughts or words for Ruby?
I'm so excited. Like, there's that small part of me that's like, oh, this car, all the memories. I drove Tibs home from the hospital in this car.
No, you didn't. That's how good his memory is.
No, it was the red car.
It was the green one.
The red car was the one with the heater working.
It was the green one.
Okay, well, obviously I'm not even sentimental in the right ways. But yeah, and then there's another part of me that's like, oh good, the headache won't be mine anymore.
Yeah.
Pass it on to somebody else.
People here.
Yeah, they're not here yet. They'll be here in just a minute.
Well, good. I'm glad it's going to a good place.
Bye, Ruby.
She took.
Here she goes.
Awesome. How about I give you a call about 9?
So, one of the things that one of our mentors has talked about is that he really believes in, and is that anytime you come across a challenge or an obstacle, what you're really looking at is an opportunity, and you just haven't figured out how it is the opportunity yet. And so this month has been interesting because our payroll is really low because our house is selling at the beginning of next month, and so we're a little bit more like need to find a way to overcome that. And then we had the red car, and the red car I kept wanting to restore and make into something fun, a little like racing type of thing, but I really don't know when, honestly, I'm going to have the time ever to do that. And so the apartment complex doesn't like it, and they've been telling us, hey, you need to get rid of this. So we had both those challenges, and at the beginning of the month, those were separate challenges. Oh crap, we need to get rid of this. Or we need to get this fixed, because originally we were still just thinking, oh, okay, get it fixed up and everything so that it's runnable and working order, and then we're fine. That's all that they wanted. And so we kept thinking, well, we have to get this fixed, and we have to replace our missing couple weeks payroll. And so, I don't know, it's just one of those moments where you look at it and you say, hey, we can take these two obstacles and turn it into an opportunity. And that's something that we've been trying to work on attitude-wise, because quite often when you come across an obstacle or a challenge, and if you're building your own small business, that's all you're doing is figuring out all the challenges and obstacles. And I think it applies when you're trying to build your family or overcome health problems or whatever. You're going to have obstacles facing you, and while it's not always easy to overcome, just having the difference in attitude of, what's the opportunity here that I'm missing, has helped us both to figure the problems out faster and to have less mental stress over it. We're like, okay, what is the opportunity? How do we figure this out? And so it's nice to to be able to share that, I guess.
This one turned out as more of a win-win than we kind of expected. Because the other guy was like, man, I'm so grateful for this, and he wants to restore it, and it's sentimental to him because his dad had a car just like
one,
that,
and he's really into street racers, so he's going to restore it and turn it into a street racer, which is what I wanted to do.
Which is exactly what we wanted to do. That's so cool.
So I'm happy it's going to him, and I'm happy we get to keep food on the table this month. I'm happy our house is selling and we'll be able to pay ourselves again next month. And yeah, wins all around. We've never stopped to look at this before.
Yeah, they got a face carved in it.
You are adorable.
You're a treeable. Hey Tibs, do you see me?
You are.
On this side? Hello. Boo. Haha.
Frown at me.
Don't frown at me.
Don't frown at me.
Don't do it.
Don't smile at me.
No smiling.
Don't smile at me.
No laughing either.
No laughing at me.
Don't do it.
Laugh at me. Oh, laugh at me.
You're not very good at this. Frown. Trying to get him to finish his food so we can go on a walk. Do you still want to go to Garden of the Gods? He doesn't know what he wants.
I think you're a little tired, actually.
Don't do it.
You've been eating a lot. You might need a nap today because you're growing.
Don't frown.
Don't frown at me. Don't frown at me, Argentina.
That was a funny transition. What's up?
What's up?
Working, and not getting enough done. You know, some days I'm hyper productive, and then other days I'm not.
Well, we got stuff done still.
Yeah, just on
Early this morning, we went and met the guy that we're selling the car to because we have to do some paperwork together at the DMV. So we did one part of it, and then he has to go do something on his own now, and then we're going to meet up again another day and finish things and finish our transaction with him, but it's going well. This kid's filthy and needs a wipe, so I guess I should stop and be a good mom now. Okay, we're at Garden of the Gods. Beautiful as always.
My daily dog report, Hecky has been doing really good, 98% obedient. Today he's like 30% obedient, so be on the lookout for a frustrated dog owner in the near future.
I feel like you always say that about him when we talk about him.
Well, there's nothing to report when he's good, which is most of the time. My dog was good today.
Bad news spreads faster than good. Are you lost?
Come on, you can figure it out.
Come on, little chancho. You just said, I'm lost.
Look down to your right. Do you want to go around that way?
Slow as molasses, I swear.
He's figuring it out.
He's stuck on a tumbleweed.
You can do it. I'll let him do it. He's got it.
Good job. Oh, I just want to get closer because this camera can't zoom.
Oh. Okay.
Good job.
That's one of the most annoying
Let's keep
things
going.
about that camera is it can't zoom.
Yeah, I wish it could.
But I do like the size.
Me too. Taco night. Tibs has picked his apart and dissected it. Been watching Surf's Up. And tonight we're spoiled because we have lime and cilantro.
Lime.
Oh yeah, and I sauteed some bell pepper and onion too. So what? Colorful tacos? No. Hey Tibs, what did you build?
I built a purple door.
A store? A Poplio store? Or a Pokio store? That's what he just called it. His Pokio store. What do you sell at your store?
Door. Purple door. That's purple door.
Oh, okay. Do you have food at your store?
I have food at my door.
What else do you have?
I have corn.
Corn?
I have corn at the bishop store.
At the bishop's store.
That's funny.
You are funny, Tib. You're cute. Innocent little thing. Well, we're just cleaning up from dinner and about to take this kid to bed. And I just realized that sometime in March, I think, is the time change. Is that right? I think it's usually March. It's usually November and March, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'd have to do it.
So that means that we've got to walk his bedtime back, and right now we're accidentally walking it the other way. So we'll be working on getting you to bed at 6, the current time, so that when it switches, you'll be in bed at 7. How does that sound, Tibby?
Hi. That.
Do you want to tell the camera anything?
Hi, happy. My happy cup.
Your sippy cup? What about your sippy cup?
My happy cups. Too big.
Too big? If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.